ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Sergeant Digital Play Survival Chaos. Clearly, we got the Goblins again, so the game is telling me I gotta play the Goblins. So, we're gonna roll this dice, pick our bonus, that is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Advanced Alchemy. Alright, interesting. I haven't played this one with the Goblins before, so let's see how it goes. And, of course, before we continue, we gotta send our good luck, have fun, because as we said, if we're not having fun while playing Survival Chaos, what the hell are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? Alright, so we've got the, Worgen, and we've got the Dark Horde right up against us, so... Oh, well, that was a bit of a shame, but hopefully everybody else stays. But here we are. Oh, so he's already going into melee, so we can expect a pretty aggressive push from our dear Dark Horde friends. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 is the Tauren to the north. Alright, so there's a gold mine there, so I am going to want to push into Osmos fairly quickly, which is understandable because, good lord, this is totally safe. I like that. Grenade, potent stuff, and then power generator, but most of that is tier 2 stuff, so we're gonna have to keep that in mind. And then I think we're gonna be picking up some basic punchers and then some basic crude boom powder. I think are our two big pickups here, at least initially. And these, the melee weapons are going to be kind of just something that I don't necessarily have to prioritize right away because they really don't cost much. So we're going to be able to kind of just like keep picking them up no matter what. Yeah, so we're going to be picking this up because we're going to need a bit of base defense because we're definitely not going to be holding them. And we might be able to hold the Tauren, but I don't know how long that's actually going to be like for real. It seems like we're doing quite well against them. Let's just hope it continues that way. Yeah, because they're kicking the hell out of us. But that's fine. I mean, it's kind of anticipated at this point.
Research complete.
And then I would like to go tier 2 in the middle as fast as possible and try and control it. Throw out a gangster just so we can avoid some of the damage on our base. Obviously, we didn't get a ton of that, but c'est la vie. Is that into me? No. Okay, so the good news is actually with the comm, that's pretty interesting because we might be able to take advantage of the fact that they're probably going to be pushing into them pretty hard. So I definitely do want to go tier 2 in the middle, if nothing else, just to kind of deprive our dear Dark Horde friends from a little bit of their push. Okay, so no bonus here. Tribal Totem level 1. Hall of Ancestors. He's already used a tier 1, so that's interesting. Red Ridge Trapper. So these are the guys who are putting down the landmines that we saw. I clicked on it just a little bit here, just to kind of like double check what exactly was going on. So, you know, just had to make sure I wasn't quite losing my mind just yet. This move is kicking my ass. It is so stressful. It is so stressful. But hey, sometimes that's just the way the cookie crumbles. So, all right. Doing all right up here. He's gone 2 bonus for melee, but that's because, like the Goblins, the melee for the, oh, here, I do want to just double check. Yeah, okay, so he is coming into me, so we got to prep for that in a big way. Yeah, so we're definitely gonna have a tier 1 spell coming out pretty soon. Because there's no way I can handle this with, you know, just goblins and, you know, grit. He's gonna be kicking my ass pretty comfortably. But we're gonna start making some money in the middle. That's not bad. And once this initial push is taken care of, we should be... I mean, this is gonna be expensive.
All parts accounted for. All parts accounted for.
That's what I was waiting for that wave to show up. We're gonna stun them. How long is that stun? 8 seconds. Alright, so that should do it. At the very least, with our rockets and kind of the extra damage that we've gotten going, that should, at the very least, hold them off until, you know, maybe not this spawn, I mean, until the next spawn. So, we're definitely going to be getting basic raw leather armor. Oh, those mines are going to be such a pain to deal with. Because it looks like they just drop them for fun. They don't drop them exclusively for combat. They just kind of throw them down. 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, and here we are. Wonderful. And we are holding the line. And that's all we need, baby. I think Gatito is the comp, so we don't have to feel too bad about ruining his whole day, because I certainly wouldn't mind. Alright, great. So we're getting some more armor. I think armor's probably going to be a priority for these lanes, just because of these landmines. I definitely want to make sure that our armor's exactly up to snuff.
Research complete.
Just so we can kind of negate the damage of these landmines, because boy howdy are they painful. We love the 10% attack rate. Good. Yeah, we're pushing them back. We've got 2-1 on our melee units, and we're soon gonna get 2-2. Yeah, they started attacking that landmine, and then we're just like, you know what? We can get rid of this landmine way faster if we just use our faces to get rid of him. I respect the hustle, but that's painful. Could you imagine walking through the woods and you see a landmine and your buddy goes, you know what, man? Instead of trying to disarm it, he just slams his face into it? I mean, you know, I'm not here to judge anyone's social circles, who they hang out with, who they hook up with. That's not what we're here in the neutral army for. We're here to just complete the mission of having a good time and chilling out. I am gonna go tier 2 here because I want that gold mine. And since I know that Lever Purple is pushing down here, hopefully we can get a double push on him and get him a little bit more on the defensive side and maybe get the drop on him. Getting the drop on him might be quite nice, actually. So yeah, not here to judge. We're all here to have a good time. That's what the community's here for, and I fucking love our community. It is a great community. So yeah, we're just gonna be smashing that boy. We're gonna be picking that up, and then hopefully we'll be able to go tier 2 here pretty soon. There's that landmine, which is gonna ruin my day again. But we're gonna get a couple ticks off of the gold mine here, which will be quite nice. And we're getting a nice, actually a pretty sizable push going here. Okay, there's Necrosh Skull Crusher. And we are pushing in quite nicely against him now. All it took was a tier 2 and a bunch of upgrades to make us even remotely viable in this lane. And here, unfortunately, they've just got a really solid backline. It's going to be a little bit irritating to deal with and might lead to them pushing into us, but that's all right. Unfortunately, they got a really good spawn on us to get a lot of that damage in. But here, we're finally going tier 2. So level 2, he's upgraded his barracks. And I'm very okay with him spending this much money. That was like 200 gold, 250 gold that he spent to to kind of counteract us, or at least attempt to counteract us. So we're definitely going to be doing that, and then I think we're going to be picking up Totally Safe, just so we can get a nice little upgrade here for our base defenses and whatnot. And then, of course, we're going to want to do Spear Parts, Bling Aura, and Demolition Experts. These three are really, really important. Just because they're so bloody powerful. Demolition Experts. I mean, Bubby Trap would be a nice kind of counter to what we're dealing with now. Yeah, so I am going to be picking that up. Yeah, there's just too many guys in the back line here for us to really mount like a really kind of like proper defense. Or a proper push. More likely. Woo, yeah, that's a lot of beef coming our way. I mean, it feels like we just pissed off the entire chain of Arby's. We have the meats. And here comes the meat. There's all the meats right there. But once again, because of this, increases and then upgrades them inside this building, we can be a little more liberal with our use of upgrades and whatnot than we normally would be. Well, I mean, not upgrades, but I mean, like, spells and the like. Unfortunately, I probably, yeah, I spawned them, I hit them a little too early. They weren't able to kind of come in and bother us quite as much. But, you know, sometimes it's just the way it goes. And here we are. Might have to do a little bit of redirection. This is what I'm a little more worried about because they're just kind of a stronger force. But that being said, our turrets do so much damage, I'm fairly content with how it's looking. They're going to be able to push in one more time, but the fact that we're starting to chip away at their backline here kind of gives me a little bit more confidence. Great, so we've got them. I think we're going to be picking up Bling Aura, because we don't need that many units here to defend. As I immediately spawn like a whole bunch of units to defend. Oh, I spent way too many brawlers there, but that's okay. That just means we'll come out with a stronger push. And you know, there's certainly worse things than a good strong push. And I don't think it would be appropriate to send a hero in for 3, 2, 1. We'll be picking that up. There we are. The spawn was perfectly timed. All according to plan, certainly. That wasn't just lucky and I didn't pay attention for a little bit. Definitely not. We're going to be picking up Salvager because there's no point in not. It pays for itself so quickly. And now that we're finally hitting the back line, we're finally starting to chew through him here. Thank God he doesn't have any ranged upgrades. Oh wow, so he's going full on into magic. That's all right. Let's get some alchemy going. And once again, once I get Bling Aura, Salvage, this will all start hopefully pushing out a little bit quicker. Excellent, 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 excellent. Really enjoying how everything's looking right now. While I don't really want to, because we've been able to kind of knock him out, if I can isolate Bovan Wind Totem, that could be a pretty easy hero kill for us. Especially since we're not quite able to upgrade just yet. But actually, since we're not going to be spawning anytime soon, let's just get like a level of basic smashers going. And then we'll get him out. There it is, a little bit behind.
Research complete.
right.
Research complete.
Good, good, good. We have 777. I think we might as well get some more improved alchemy here. Just because the second we start doing this, this can really kind of make our guys kind of crazy. In terms of strength, like crazy powerful. They're goblins, so already as a baseline, they're kind of nuts anyway. And we're finally starting to push back. We love seeing those 6s pop up, making some money for Papa Neutral here. And here we are, we're gonna be picking that up again. Hopefully we'll be dealing with the spawn there. Interesting that I don't know if I love Paralysis Aura. Lever Purple's lost his upper barracks. All right, so we've got to prepare for a couple big pushes from the Tauren. All right, so he's already gone tier 3 there. I frankly think might as well pick that up. Oh, he tier 2'd. Okay, so we've got to prep for a big old push coming in from them. So I'm gonna be kind of just building base defense here for a little bit. Yeah, because he's gonna be pushing out all 3 lanes here. That's all right. It's certainly not what I really wanted, but it's also not the end of the world either. For Showa. Especially since we're actually getting kind of good focus on the Black Drake here. And then I do just want to save up for a hero just in case this push gets a little bit out of hand and we have to throw in something kind of special to help. Yeah, because, you know, it's reclaiming the middle for him. It's a lot that we kind of have to deal with here. I would like to pick up spare parts, because we're only going to be getting more mechanical units as the game goes on. Then we're going to see exactly how his base is doing. 2-2. Only 1 level of... Okay, so here comes Cairn. Picking up Supreme. Trying to figure out which hero I kind of want to send in which lane here. Because luckily the Tauren took really most of the brunt of this dragon force, but it's these dragons that I'm a lot more concerned about. Luckily we've got Bubby Traps all just kind of chilling in the lane. And we just got an extra level. They're starting to hit proper hard, especially with Sharpshooter Aura. Focus on the Black Drake first. And the hero probably wasn't necessary, but it's you guys know me. It's really much more of a better safe than sorry. And getting Razzle some easy levels isn't bad either. Spare parts is really nice to have picked up. I'm trying to figure out what the next... Yeah, I'll pick that up. With 500, we should be able to get... Yeah. We'll easily be able to get the amount of gold we need for the next one. The Tauren are super tanky, though. 6 armor.
Strike with great
He's gone tier 3. So obviously he's really focusing on our dear friends to the south, which I'm very okay with. And unfortunately, they're going to get an amazing spawn right about here. So I'm very glad we got the Goblin Basher, because Gazlo's going to have to take a couple big hits here by himself. Pick that up. Got to make sure we really kind of, like, continuously get the upgrades going, not stagnate too much.
Full speed ahead! All parts accounted for.
I want everything to focus on Cairn except the barracks. The barracks you can focus on whatever you like. Yeah, hit my fortress. I don't care. Go for it. Do it! Do it now! Wow. Hit me! Come on! I love the Predator. It's such a... Not the movie Predator. I don't like Predators. Let's make that clear. Let's make that super clear. Not a fan of Predators. Love the movie The Predator. Okay, so he has gone tier 3 into me. I'm glad I checked in on that because I was about to do something kind of silly. I was going to upgrade this tier 3, which is not necessary if we are getting pushed tier 3 on this end. And Cairn is just essentially a piggy bank at this point. Thank you, buddy. Let's get that 1500 here. There it is. We're gonna get a nice chunk of change from him. Thank you, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. And then I think we really need to keep getting like appetizing turtle soup just to make our base defense just that much more pronounced, I think. 650. But then our goal is gonna be to try and get grenades as fast as possible. They're starting to get the core hounds out. Yeah, so he's starting to get some good tower upgrades here. And I'm not as worried about the Worgen just because they are going to be kind of like falling apart pretty soon, I think. Great, we got another level of salvage. And then we're going to be actually able to go straight into the next level of turtle soup. And really start making some money here. Some good old yummy turtle soup. Here we are. Good. And we actually have a pretty decent... I wish we had a little bit more melee kind of front line. But we don't. And that's how it is. Oh, he's gone straight up into tier 4 and... Okay. Yeah, so he really wanted this wave to die, and boy did he kill it. Alright. Okay, here's Bane Bloodhoof. Not that worried about him as a hero. Is that a tier 2? Yeah. Oh my god, I just got double tier 2'd. All right, I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you very much. Our biggest issue right now is unit upgrades, I think. That's also in large part because we were not able to get any of the gold from the Worgen.
Our ally hero has been slain.
Yeah, alright, so both of our heroes just got popped. That's alright. But we've got rocket buggies. That's tier 4 now. I'm totally fine with that. This is just a wonderful cluster in the middle here. Just absolute mess. And Necrosh Skull Crusher. Yeah, so they're really kind of going to town on each other in the middle. I'm fine with that. I do just want to save up some gold because I am going to need to kind of answer these. Though, it looks like they might be arriving at the right time that I can tier 2 both. Which actually could be quite nice, especially considering that we've got, like, Power Generator kind of waiting in the wings, just waiting to be upgraded. Because if I can get a pushback without having to spend a hero, that... we do love a good hero economy here. So I'm definitely going to be sending Ricket Rattletrap down here because I need to deal with this tier 4 barracks. Send everything on him. You go here. Send out one of you. So we get a little bit more going. Wait for them to get a little bit closer.
Got 10 seconds to the clock.
Okay, that actually wasn't bad. Good, good, good. Had to kind of get them off that tower. I'd like them to get off this tower, please. And our barracks are still borderline untouched. Both of our barracks unfortunately took a lot more damage on Ricket than I would have liked, but I think that's kind of the price of doing business at this point. And you know, he's hurt, but he's still swinging. He's still swinging. Would like some more. There's a lot of stuff that I would like. I just don't know if there's a lot of stuff I can get right now. I'll pick that up though. Since it looks like we are going to be kind of on the defense for a little while. Yeah, so middle barracks gone. Yeah, so we're definitely hurting, but we're certainly not dead yet. 8 and 6. Yeah, so we do have to just upgrade our units here, because this just isn't going to work. This amount of discrepancy between the two upgrades, no good. Yeah, and they're all fully upgraded. But what's nice is that since, okay, Lever Purple has been defeated, so that means that this lane is going to be pretty... I've got no more pressure from mid lane. So that's really, really nice. And we've got 1,500 gold here. I'm going to be spending most of it really just on upping our base defense and more than anything, upgrading our units. Because we really... There's a huge deficit here that we really, really have to catch up on. We're lucky that we've got the improved weapons and whatnot. I mean, improved ranged weapons. We're going to be picking that up. And I think our next, if we get to 2,500, we will be going straight to tier 3, just because I think the grenade's really going to help us out here. And once again, that's 125 damage and 200 AoE. That adds 50 to that. That's not a small bonus. That's a lot of extra help that we get for that. And it looks like we absolutely will hit the outpost level 3 by the time these pushes are kind of calmed down and dealt with. And all of a sudden we're 5 and 5, and that's I'm much more comfortable with that type of situation. I want to see the medium. Okay, still level 2, so we don't think he's been able to go to outpost level 3 or hasn't researched his level 3 barracks yet. We just want to make sure we really, really kind of keep it going. Excellent. Advanced Alchemy is an absolute must for us. Because not only does it do AoE damage, but it'll help mitigate the strength of the Spirit Link that they're doing. And then from here, now I think the next one we're going to be picking up is Goblins. Just to kind of help with the sustainability of our front line here. Yeah, that's a big push that we're sending down this way. Wouldn't surprise me if we see a Deathwing show up. So we kind of have to keep that in mind. The Paralysis Aura kind of helping us out. Okay, so that's looking all right. And we finally pushed them off of us, which is really, really nice. More rocket pods, yep.
For the Horde!
There's another tier 2. Good God. It's really been laying it on us. Now we got grenades that are going to start coming through, so that should help. And look at the damage we've been able to put on some of his dragons here. We're going to be picking up delicious turtle soup just so we can kind of like help build up the defense of our base. We're going to be picking up bling auras so we can increase the attack, especially the attack rate I think is so important. Unfortunately, Necrosh is going to be kind of knocking us out of the park here. There's not much we can do about that. But Ricket got a ton of good levels from it, and frankly, our push is still doing all right. So that's going in nicely. Still a good push going in there. I think we have to save up because we're probably going to have to send a hero down there to answer Necrosh, as well as a hero up here, because I suspect he's going to be sending a hero into us. Power generator, I think, is something we should pick up much sooner rather than later. We'll pick up improved smashers because it's only 180 gold. Yeah, that grenade doing great work for us here. Medium is level 3, so we also have to get ready for a potential special unit approach. Okay, Karen is back. Actually, a little surprised to see the Karen. Didn't think he'd send a hero out, but... Well, I mean, sorry. We did think he'd send a hero out, but Karen might... Oh yeah, Karen's probably the only person on cooldown. And that also means off cooldown. That also means we now have one extra hero on here than he does. And here comes a push, and what's nice is that there's a good separation between this push and the last. So we're going to be able to kind of juggle this a little bit more. The two dragons are fairly weak at this point. The Black Drake should vanish pretty quickly. We're getting an extra level of this, so we're going to have 6 levels of base defense, ostensibly. Yeah, I don't think we need a tier 2 this. I think we're fine. Let him push, and we're just going to dump a good amount of units at him. I would like to get the back line to just relax for a second. Focus on Necrosh. Focus on him. Thank you. Okay, how's the damage looking? It's not looking great there. I think we might be able to save that turret. It's not researching anything, is it? No, good. Yep, and we saved it. It was a little touch and go for a second there, but we got there. Alright, so we've got a ton of gold. Let's get some exquisite turtle soup. Yeah, because we're pushing them out comfortably again. 3 and 6, we're 5 and 5. That was the mage unit. So he's also tier 3, so we have to keep that in mind. Very, very much in mind. I think we want to upgrade this because I don't want to be caught with my pants down. As much fun as that would be. Alright, so we're pushing. Great. Then here we'll have Ricket Rattletrap. out into him. And Ricket with that demolition aura is no joke.
I'm all geared up.
Especially since he's level 16. It's a strong dude. Just to kind of narrow the field out a little bit here. Yeah, and we're doing a lot of damage against him. I do not mind if Cairn is, you know, kind of slapping his attack on my barracks. They don't do a ton of damage, heroes, so like you can knock him out. Then he's gonna get ripped apart. That's perfect. Amazing. Just hit a little repair there. Gonna upgrade our Zeppelins. Buildings only. We haven't even gotten close enough to buildings for me to really think that that's going to be worth it in the long run. However, what will be worth it in the long run is potent stuff. Okay, we've got a little bit of more of a push going here.
Research complete.
We'll pick this up. The sheer amount of AoE we're able to pump out now is really gratifying. Unfortunately, not nearly as big of a push as I would like, but that's all right.
Research complete.
Citadel 3. Dalren Blackhand, level 1 hero, that's all right. We just wiped out his entire wave. Good, 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 good.
Research complete.
Supreme Boom Powder, absolutely. Let it rain. Oh, because he has gone tier 4 into me, noted. It's actually really good hero experience, though. And he tier 2'd us again. All right. It's actually really kind of good news for us in kind of a weird way. He's running out of mana, and I have mana to spare.
Research complete.
So, unfortunately, I can't really afford to upgrade anything at the moment. Luckily, I think Ricket is out of range of the turrets. So as long as he doesn't, like, move around too much, we should be alright. Actually, this is perfect, because we're going to be able to get a lot of good damage on Bowman. I'm gonna repair that. Okay. The Torn I am a little bit more concerned about, just in terms of just how quickly they can kind of spin out of control.
I'll shake that right up.
Tier 1 this just to get all of them to chill for a little bit. Focus on Dalren. Good. They're all going for my fortress. I'm actually very okay with that. Let the fortress take some damage. 2, 1, 0. Perfect. Here I will actually upgrade this to tier 4. Smite on Aspect of Death. Okay. Noted. So we have to be careful because since it looks like the aspect of death just died, he might be coming to visit us to say his like little howdy doody. Basic, yeah. So yeah. That up. Yeah, because our mana's actually going up fairly nicely. And this is what, extra 0.2? Yeah, so that's solid. And we've been able to, what's nice is that we've been able to hold on. Granted, our turrets have definitely seen better days.
Research complete.
But we haven't been kind of like blown out of the water by anything just yet.
Death to the enemies of the Horde.
Okay, so that was Iron Tusk. I think after this base defense. Oh, so they're both using Smite. Interesting. Okay. So that means we have an opportunity to really go after them with ultimate weapons. And all they can do is smite. So there's no repairs, no mana shield, none of that.
Shiny buttons.
I've wiped out his back line. We'd love to see that. We're gonna throw in 2 more of each. I think that should, with the hero and these extra spawns coming in, give us enough to throw him back. Yeah. I'll pick this up. Just because it's starting to get to the point where I need the vision. I really need the vision more than anything. And Razzle Dark Brewer actually not doing too bad in terms of experience. I do not love having Necrosh come after me time and time again, but the fact that we're really starting to be able to push into his base now gives me a lot of confidence. How the hell did both of them get over here? How did they get over here? I don't like that. Once again, both of their mana is very low in comparison to mine, so that's really kind of good news. And we're gonna have our attack bot ready to go. Don't mind them pushing in because we'll be able to throw out Ricket.
What do you want to be?
I threw him out early because I want him to get the experience here. Yeah, boom. Level 4 immediately. Yeah, we're just ripping him apart. That's really good news for us. We're gonna repair here. Yeah, it's not a terrifying push, I have to say, and we've really been able to kind of catch up in terms of upgrades and whatnot. Great, Iron Tusk is down. I think I'm totally safe. 3, 2, 1, baby, let's party. Whoop. I'm just gonna drop this on y'all. Ding. Great, and they're back on the fortress again. 3, 2, 1, just in time for everything to pop out. Now that everything's pop out, we'll focus the Drake down. Really been working on my redirection, and it's nice to kind of see it pay off here. Because without this redirection, I would have been dead. At the very least, I would have lost this, which would have really hurt my base defense potential. Alright, so that's looking pretty solid. Let's get more of that. Poor guy's getting hit real hard here. There's the smite. That's what I was looking for. Frankly, the way this is going, we've got more AoE, we've got more damage. Like, it's looking okay. We're gonna pick up more demolition quote-unquote experts. And we're really putting in work on his barracks. Bane Bloodhoof has abandoned the front line. Basic clobbers. Could pop that. I don't know if I want to. No, he's on low mana. We should be able to just kind of muscle our way through. Okay, so that's upgrading, that's upgrading. What else can we upgrade? More bling auras, never bad. More got ranks, yep. And they're just really kind of destroying themselves here. And his lack of mana gives me hope. The fact that they both have such low mana right now really kind of putting a bit of a pep in my step here. Everything's researching good. And our units are kind of pulling ahead here. They're 8 and 9. Oh, he picked hero items. Interesting. Very, very cool. Okay. And there's that bribe right there. Rage, paralysis, bling. Yeah. So we're starting to be able to bribe them and stuff like that. Turn his own units against him. Yeah, we're just starting to do some real damage here. Some real serious damage. They pushed out just far enough that we're going to be able to kind of like sneak him in, I think.
Me too.
Okay, so he's sending 2 heroes into me. That's all right.
I'll shake that right up. It's accounted for.
Focus on Bane. Get him out of there. So them all chill in the back line. I don't need that damage. Alright, that was a little closer than I wanted it to be, but we're here. Alright, so this is going to be a tier 2. Just because with 2 heroes, I don't really like kind of like playing around like that. But once again, we're starting to do well in the hero economy. We've got more heroes than most of these people have on the field. I'm going to be picking up leather armor, because that's really kind of our only real downside at this point. He's about to get hit hard. Hopefully we see like Iron Hoof or something. Okay, there's Bane. Not quite Iron Tusk. Good, that's going wonderfully for us. Pick that up. And then by the time they arrive, we should be able to just... And the reason why I'm throwing out a tier 2 is just because since my turrets are starting to get a little bit low, I'd rather just send...
Shiny button.
Come in a little bit closer. I mean, it's kind of a waste at this point. I don't need it. Oh, well, I'm an idiot. That's fine. Good, Cho'Gall just got crunched. Okay, so that's all exactly kind of where I wanted it. Might as well do that. We're upgrading that, which is dope. He doesn't... I don't think he's got enough for a tier 175. No, he has enough for a tier 2. So my guess would it be we see Iron Tusk come out or the tier 2. Cairn. I don't know if Cairn's going to be able to hold this by himself. Not with the sheer amount of AoE we're dumping. Oh, any tier 1? Ah, I don't know if that was quite the move, but we'll see. Oh, though his redirection, quite nice. If we can get that turret down, that'd be really helpful. Let's get some more of that. Then I think if I can ping that and just get rid of... Oh my god, amazing. Okay, so we don't have to worry about the top anymore. Well, of course we want to keep an eye on it, but it's no longer like the immediate pressing concern that it once was. Okay, great. We just picked that up. Give it. There it is.
Complete.
Pick up spare parts as well. Oh my god, it's already been an hour. Time flies when you're having really, really intense survival chaos games. Good lord. Gonna get the improved clobbers coming in. We'll upgrade this to tier 4.
Our allies have been slain. Fury of the ancients is upon you.
Interesting. I love Deathwing though. Absolute awesome.
Research complete.
Oh, what's up, Bane? What you doing over here, man? That AoE, holy hell. Oh, please don't come this way. Please don't. Please don't do this. Yay! Thank you. Oh my god, we took this right barracks! Oh my god, the game just got wide open for us. Alright, so both barracks on either side of us have been taken care of. We've got no pressure from mid. This is good. This is very, 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 very good for us. I'm gonna be upgrading more Let It Rain. Advanced Alchemy is... We're done. We finished it. Necross Skullcrusher. They're still gonna be able to push this just because of Necross Skullcrusher's Drake summons. Yeah, and we're completely fully upgraded. All that's researching nicely. Poor Karen is just taking a beating here. That's a scary Tauren push right there. And Osmos and Umdetrez have been so good. They've played really, really well. I'm frankly quite impressed. Oh, with Bovan, it's a shame that Bovan got held up by this wave because they really needed him down there. Okay, Necrosh Skullcrusher. At this point, we're just kind of waiting for the game to end. Because I have so much mana, I've fully finished my upgrades. I mean, aside from, like, this little stuff, but I'm not as concerned with that. Pick that up.
Research complete.
Pick up boom rounds. And once you're done with that, that's, I love, you know, Let It Rain, low-key kind of fire. What's this extra, what do I get here? 1 level of boom rounds. Okay, that's not great, but frankly, being able to keep my mana up so high for so long, it's like, I've been using a lot of spells. I haven't been using, like, no spells. Iron Tusk kind of having a rough time against the aspect of death. But Cairn is there to help him out. And Necrosh, unfortunately, level 28 is just not quite enough to get the whole lane to yourself. It was a really, really solid attempt, and the level 28 hero is nothing to laugh at. Oh my god, this is actually a crazy powerful Bane Bloodhoof. Holy crap, that's a lot. Yeah, and that's gonna be it for our dear friends here. Okay, so that means, because this is over for them. But, if the good news is, if Deathwing is there when the fortress explodes, which it looks like he's very much going to be. Yeah, because it looks like they just missed our spawn there. Good, good, good. That spawn showed up. Because that means he's going to come up this way and then turn in here. So this is where we're going to have to send probably our more powerful heroes. Because, yeah, this is over. This lane. And it looks like we might be the ones... Oh my god, it killed Deathwing? I think we gotta do this way. Because all of a sudden, I'm in control up here. So Lever Red's gone. Looks like we'll be able to get a pretty solid push going here. Just keep upgrading. More boom rounds and scrap salvage. Alright, well, it looks like we might be able to win this while only losing 1 tower. I'll take it. I mean, clearly the game wanted me to play Goblins today for a reason. This is probably, like, the best Goblin game I've ever had. I don't think it's even that close. I'm normally, like, bad when it comes to the Goblins. They're just too endgamey for me, but I think just because I was able to kind of get some of that early game pressure off of him. Yeah, because we're not going to need a hero up here, so I'm just going to throw both of them down this way. Two, one.
Taste of my fiery potion.
And then we'll also pick... Yeah, because we're starting to hit his barracks. Precision ultimate weapon. We're not even going to need to be that precise. Oh my god. Just in case. I don't think that's too early of a GG to call. Oh, all right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this episode of Sergeant Neutral Play Survival Chaos. Oh, Osmos actually got a higher score. Congrats to him. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this episode of Sergeant Neutral Play Survival Chaos. If you enjoyed it, do not hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the Neutral Army. We're growing every day, and we'd love to have you with us. And anyway, this is Sergeant Neutral, signing out.